Could very well be. But again, I will leave that open and try and put these guys in places where they match up really well. So we'll see. I mean, you dig into those 10 and it's few of them are, is that a blown one really? You know, so again, I feel like Clay is throwing the ball incredibly well. I mean, I really do. You know, he's got to finish off a couple of at-bats here and there that have obviously hurt us. So we'll put these guys in the position we think they can be most successful.
There have been times in the past where he's been absolutely dominant. What's the difference in his stuff now as opposed to?
Nothing. In fact, I think his stuff right now is in line with as good as it's been. You know, the last few years, obviously, he's had really good years for us here. You know, and there's been stretches where he's had those couple weeks where he's been out of sync and, you know, out of the zone. That really hasn't been the case this year. You know, he's been unfortunate in some spots, hasn't made the key pitch in some spots. And, you know, the nature of him sometimes is they're going to find a hole here and there. So I think moving forward, you know, you expect him to be really good because he is really good, and that's where he's at if you really break down his outings.
Dan and Chris.
All right, so would you use a closer by committee going forward for a while, or
we'll see. Again, I expect it to be Clay a lot of nights, but if I feel like that really good matchup for Clay is in the 8th on a given night, where, as you know, it lines up better what's coming around in the 9th for, you know, Weave or a Tommy or you know, whoever, then I'll be open to doing that a little bit more than I have.
How do you feel his confidence level is right now?
Really good. Really good.
Chris.
Basically, every stat and metric would say that Clay is having a really good year.
Yeah.
Is it hard to stick with the process in that position of a closer where the margin for error is so difficult when the process is obviously really good?
Yeah, and that's what you got to, I think, in my seat and our seats, is you got to look at that. Like, what is really happening? Where is he truly? And not just, oh, yeah, he's our guy. It's not that at all. It's like, really break it down. He's throwing the ball really well. Again, he's been unfortunate. He hasn't made a pitch in a couple of spots where he could. But based on the way he's thrown the ball the entirety of this year, really, you would expect him to have success moving forward, and that's my expectation.
Brendan.
One more on Clay. He seems to be throwing his sinker less than he did last year, actually by a significant amount. Are you guys comfortable with the pitch mix he's using? Because you could see with the slider or the sweeper, maybe trying to get more swing and miss, but do you think that could be an issue where you should be leaning on something more?
Look, it's a game of adjustments, and the reality is his slider and sweeper become two really good pitches for him to go along with, obviously, what is his sinker. He still throws his sinker a lot, but, you know, you're making adjustments on a given outing with who you might be facing in a lineup. So I'm actually comfortable with the development of that pitch to where, you know, he's got some different looks now that he can give you. So, no, I'm comfortable with that.